Good morning, CrossFit humanity. Coach Stephanie here. Today, I'm going to go over the workout with you, explain everything, but I'm going to also then leave you guys to do the full workout on your own clock, on your own time. This is a workout you've done before. I believe April 14th was the last time we saw this. And this is just a really nice workout for just practicing your squat is the first thing, and the hip hinge, so the hang power clean. So like I said, I'll go over all of the movements today, and then I will leave you guys to start your own clock and hit this workout, because I'm going to be working on some stuff at the gym. So, which is really exciting. So I just want to, give you guys a good workout, but then I also got lots of things to do at the gym, so that when we are ready to open back up, and when the government says we can, we're all good. All right, let's look at this workout real quick. Okay, so we've got right here 3 rounds for time. Okay, 15 front squats. So that's with an external weight of some kind, barbell, kettlebell, book bag, whatever you have, just something where you're weighted in the front. Then you've got 10 hang power cleans. That can be with a barbell or dumbbell, kettlebell also. 30 jumping squats. That right there is going to be your spicy part of the workout today. 30 jumping squats is really going to light those quads, glutes, and hammies up. So just know that once you get there, things are going to start increasing in intensity. Then you've got 10 hang power cleans, 45 air squats, 10 hang power cleans. So lots of squatting today, which is great. And then you've got some good practice with some hip hinging. If you're using a barbell, stick with the 10s, sets of 10 for here. If you're using a dumbbell, I would recommend going 10 each side. It's just a lighter weight, so you're able to just increase the rep count. So then if you're using a dumbbell or a kettlebell, instead of 10 hang power cleans, it would be 20 total, 10 on each side. Okay, so 3 rounds for all of this is going to be 22-minute time cap. So depending on what weight you're using, and if it's a barbell, kettlebell, this may or may not, you may go a lot faster than this, or you may need all of the time. It's totally up to you. Okay? So let's go over these movements real quick, and then I'll talk about the warm-up and then your extra credits, and then you guys can get started. So for the movements, okay, so a squat is a squat is a squat, okay, but just like we always talk about, and this will apply to your hang power clean as well, I need full flat foot, squatting all the way below the knees, and then squeeze the butt to stand. Okay, so as you're squatting, your chest is staying up the whole time, and at the top of the squat, you're opening up the hips. Okay, same thing for the jumping squat. You're now just going to push through those feet to get a little bit of height. And for both the hang power clean and the squat, we want to go from kind of a hip hinge position all the way to open. So we're going to squeeze our butt to stand up tall at the end. Okay. For your hang power clean, okay, I've got a 20-pound dumbbell here. If you're using dumbbell kettlebell, you're going to bring the weight between your knees, and then you're going to hop it up to that front rack position. Okay, so my elbow is up, the dumbbell is facing forward, and then back down into the middle, right? I'm still, just like you would be using a barbell. I've got my tight ribs, flat back, and then I'm up into front rack, okay? If you've got a kettlebell, you're gonna do that same thing, but instead of holding the dumbbell on top of the wrist, the kettlebell is gonna land kind of in the little nook of the elbow forearm area, okay? So 10 of those each section, okay? So this workout is a lot of leg. You're going to really want to push here and just kind of keep moving even through those jumping squats when things get really spicy and you're starting to feel kind of that like fatigue set in. And I think that's it on here. So for the warm-up, so it's going to go every 2 minutes for 4 sets. You're going to do 10 squats, 10 reverse lunges, 10 upright row, and then max RDL or single leg Romanian deadlift. The entire workout today is listed below in the comments. So if you have any questions, just check the info below and it should be there. So we just talked squats. For our reverse lunge, hopefully we kind of have an idea of what that reverse lunge will look like. But what I want you guys to remember is that as you're lunging, this bottom knee should be below the hip, and then this front heel below the knee, so that as you stand, we're getting a really good downward pressure into that front heel before we go ahead and switch. Okay, so both the squat and the lunge, I want that chest as high as possible. For the upright row, if you have a light, good morning, Kava, if you have a light like dumbbell, or can be even a book, what we're looking for is it's basically the top of a sumo deadlift high pull, okay? So you're gonna hold the book, the dumbbell, whatever you have, and we're gonna bring those elbows up and back and down. This will be your upright row, and it's just to start warming up the shoulders and the traps for that hang power clean shrugging that you're gonna be doing a little bit later, okay? So the upright row is in this plane, okay? Start light with it, empty bar, light dumbbell, light kettlebell, a book. Just start to get the shoulders warm with something light. And then at the end, you're gonna go max RDL. So most people probably will have about 45 seconds to do your single leg deadlifts. And what we're looking for here, hands on the hips will help keep your hips kind of neutral. So if this is neutral, okay, so hands forward or neutral, I'm looking to create that same neutral hip position as I bow and come back up. Okay, so there's a soft bend in that standing knee. My hips are still lined up with each other, facing the same direction. Okay, you're gonna go, you can do that weighted or not weighted, but you're gonna try to do the same amount on each side for the remainder of that 2 minutes. Okay, and then go through this 4 sets. You can start with some weight or start body weight and then add weight to the warm up as you go through. And then I would recommend on this first set of squats on the first round of your warm up, just make it a little stretchy, you know, kind of get into the squat a little bit, just make sure it feels good. You've got a lot of squats coming up, so I want to make sure your hips are open and mobile for that. Okay. And then let's real quick talk about this front rack. So front rack's going to be coming up a bunch of times throughout this workout today. If I'm doing the math correctly, it's about 90. So to get a good front rack, if you've got a barbell, I'd recommend doing some of those kind of high elbow pumps where we're just trying to get the elbow up and stretch out all of the muscle along the triceps lats area. Okay. If you don't have a barbell, then go ahead and, you know, try for this tricep stretch. You can also do puppy. We're just trying to open up triceps lats so that, you know, we feel in a really good high elbow position every time we catch the bar or we catch a dumbbell kettlebell. Okay. So pretty simple in terms of, you know, we're squatting and we're hip hinging, but I just want you to make sure that those elbows are up on the power clean and that your hips are getting below the line of the knees for the squat. I don't want no shallow squats, so I don't want to see this. So that's not all the way, that's all the way, or even lower, okay? So we want full range of motion from both movements today, okay? If after this workout you'd like to continue with the extra credit for Murph, extra credit Murph. Now I know we have squats in here, so for this extra credit, 4 rounds, you're gonna go 1 minute of bent row or pull up. You could use the dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you're using today. 1 minute of push up. This is kind of the important part for the day, the push up, because that's the thing that is the stickiest for most people during Murph is the push ups, okay? 1 minute of jumping squats. So you can keep that. You can replace it with regular squats, or you can scrap that minute if you feel like you got enough squatting throughout the workout. And then 1 minute of rest. So 3 movements, 1 minute of rest, 4 rounds. Okay, so this extra credit will take about 16 minutes or so, 15 minutes or so. And then throughout the week, we'll continue to see Murph training. And yeah, we're really excited about Murph. So those of you that are here with me live, like I said, I'm just reviewing this with you today. You guys have done this workout before. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go, start your own clock. And then Yeah, it should be. This is a really good one. Your legs are gonna love that. So if you're live with me and you have any questions about what weight you're using or what modifications you might need, send it in the chat real quick, and I'll see if I can give you some answers. And then, yeah, this workout is. Well, I just did the 7 a.m. Zoom, and the thing that everybody said was those jumping squats. So take care on the jumping squats. Like, you don't need to slow down, but just make sure you're lined up properly. Your feet are flat, your knees are in good position, and everything works and feels good while you're going through this, because those are gonna get spicy. Cool. Well, it looks like everybody's good here, and yeah, like I said, you guys take it away. I'm going to get ready, go to the gym, and work on some things so that it is beautiful and ready for when you guys and the government allows us to open. And yeah, if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out, let us know. And I think that's it for the day. Thank you so much. Next workout will probably be a full workout, but for today, a little short recap. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Let me know if you guys need anything, and I will see you soon. Okay, thanks, guys.